Hi guys, Chemo Home Friends Podcast. I'm here to talk Navy Federal. Navy Federal is going very viral right now on social media, all platforms, YouTube, everywhere, guys. Navy Federal is one of the few banks that a lot of people talk about when it comes to loans, interest rates, mortgage loans, car loans, etc. Me personally, I have a relationship with Navy Federal. I like Navy Federal. I got a car loan through Navy Federal. I had no issues with Navy Federal when getting a car loan. Everything went smoothly. But allegations are all across social media about Navy Federal being racist, or they discriminate against African Americans, minorities. So let's get into everything. Okay, CNN dropped content this week talking about how a black African American, I don't think he's African American, he's from, I think from Africa. He moved to the United States, built a business from the ground up. He's a very wealthy guy now. He applied for a home mortgage loan, and at the last second, he was denied the home mortgage loan. He wasn't given a reason why. He was shocked. He reached out to CNN, and that's where the story came about. Okay, let's break this down, guys. First of all, he said he's a millionaire business owner. And right after he was denied, he went to another bank and he was approved for the same exact house in the same exact neighborhood. He was denied the home mortgage loan from Navy Federal. But what I want to try to understand or figure out is, okay, they also said they did a survey with Navy Federal. They said 77% of whites were approved for home mortgage loans, and 26 of African Americans were approved. That's a major gap when it comes to home mortgage loans from Navy Federal. So right there, it doesn't look good. But we have to dig deeper into why, what's going on. Okay. All right. He was denied and then he was approved by another lender. So my thing is, when you start throwing out racism, a bank is racist, that's a huge allegations. The factual information we know as of today about Navy Federal is Navy Federal gives more loans to African Americans than any other bank out there. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whatever bank you can think of, they have the highest approval for African Americans. So, but that's not saying they're right or wrong in the situation. It's a lot of criterias when it comes to applicants, people being approved for loans from Navy Federal. You also have to dig deep. The reason I'm saying that is Navy Federal is not the conventional bank. It's a credit union bank. So 90% of the time is you have to be a member of the bank. And you have to have a relationship with the bank. So a lot of people don't understand, even if you're with Navy Federal, you have to have a relationship with the bank. Let me explain this to you guys. Let's say you drop $1 million into your account and you don't have a checking account, you don't have a savings account, you've never done a pledge loan with Navy Federal, you've never got a car loan from Navy Federal, You don't have CDs. You don't have, like, it's a lot of criterias. Navy Federal is not the typical, let me see your credit score bank. Navy Federal have its own credit score, which is 450. So let's say he did have $1 million in the bank and he didn't have a relationship with the bank. And his Navy Federal credit union score was, let's say, a 200. It could have been a 150, but it wasn't close to 450. That could have denied him. We don't know, but we don't have that information. CNN tried to get why he was denied. He wasn't given a reason, but it can be a lot of criteria to stop him from getting that home loan. But like I said, it's the relationship you have with someone that's an applicant. Just because you have money in the bank doesn't mean you have a relationship with the bank. A lot of people put money in the bank. But a relationship separates applicants from everyone else. Because I have a Navy Federal and I have a pledge loan with Navy Federal. I have a CD with Navy Federal. I got a car loan with Navy Federal. I put my checking and saving goes into Navy Federal, which is direct deposit. So that's having a relationship with a bank. So that's a little different. They might tend to give me a home loan because I'm with the bank 100%. And someone else that just put money in there might not get the same treatment that they would give me. Until I get a mortgage loan, then I would know for myself because I've done everything right. But I don't know his personal story, the racism, discrimination card that people are throwing around. Me personally, I don't agree with it because, like I said, it's a lot of criteria, and Navy Federal do give more home loans to Black African Americans than any other bank. So if you're going to pick on Navy Federal and these other banks don't even do half of what they're doing for their applicants, how can we say it's racism? How can we say the bank discriminates? You know what I'm saying? But I understand it looks bad. Maybe other information will come out and we'll know what's going on. But me personally, I just think CNN is not looking at it from a glass full. They're looking at a half a glass because Navy Federal tells you we build our relationship on everything. Basically, direct deposits, pledge loans, credit cards. It's a lot of things that give you a 450 score with Navy Federal. And they have their own internal credit score, which a lot of people fail to realize. But me personally, I can't call Navy Federal racist. I just can't, because I know it's a lot that go into getting loans with Navy Federal before they even approve you. I've been approved for regular loans from Navy Federal. I've been approved for a car loan from Navy Federal, and I had no issues with Navy Federal. But that's just my personal, dealings with Navy Federal. Maybe if I go to a neighborhood where there's $1 million homes, maybe it'll be different. But I haven't arrived there yet, so I don't know. So I can't talk about that. But I know when you have different applicants, 77% to 26%, there are more white people in America than Black people, y'all. So that percentage is always going to be higher. But like I said, if I'm wrong and you guys think I'm wrong, please comment. Tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I need to know. And we can go from there. But I don't think it's racism. I don't think they're racist because, like I say, they do a lot for people, man. Because there's a lot of people that can't get stuff from other banks and they can get it from Navy Federal because they built a relationship. But guys, like I said, if you think I'm wrong, you think I'm right, just comment and let us know what's going on. And I will reply to you in the comments. But have a great day. I don't think they're racist.